Hello everyone. I'd like to talk to you about something. Now, just imagine you're standing in line at the checkout area and the cashier is about to, ring you up. And you look over to the left and you see a whole magazine rack full of different pictures. Now, have you noticed anything different about those photos? Probably not. But I will tell you this, that you will never see on the magazine rack an out of focus, an over or underexposed photo, or a photo that's way out of its compositional realm. So that's the things I'm going to talk to you today about, is those three principles of basic photography. So let's get started. My name is Aaron. I've been doing photography for a little over 19 years now, so I have a little bit of experience about photo. I can tell you what the basics are and what makes a good enough photo to put up on your wall. So let's go ahead and start off with that very first one, which is focusing. Now, Webster's Dictionary defines focus as something that you can focus with your eye or a lens, hence the camera. Now, what you want to focus on is the person's eyes of the subject. If you're putting that in the picture, you want to focus on the person's eyes. Or what do you want to portray in that photo? If it's something else beyond a person, then you want to focus on that particular item. Now that I've talked about that focusing, let's talk about exposure. Well, there's three different types of exposure. There's overexposure, there's a good exposure, and then there's underexposure. What we want to do is stay in that good realm. We want to get that natural skin color. We don't want an overexposure that shows white. It looks like it's just been painted with white. There's no detail. We don't want underexposure because that just looks dark. It looks like somebody turned the lights off. You don't want that either. You want good skin tone. You want it to look natural, like you're just standing there and you see this item in front of you. If it's got bright reds, then you want your picture to look bright red. Okay, now after we get that exposure down, we want to go through composition. Well, here's the hardest part about composition. Everybody wants to get everything in that photo. Everybody wants to see everything in that photo, so they try to capture everything in that photo. But you want to kind of single things out. For example, I see so many times I see people come in and they say they got this picture of their kid walking on the beach. But they're like so far away from their kid, and so you see the whole beach, but you could barely see the kid in the photo. What you want to do is kind of zoom in or move in closer to your kid and capture your kid on the beach, because obviously if you see the sand in the water, people are going to realize that they're at the beach. That's the thing about composition. That's what makes it so hard, is trying to figure out what do you really want to portray in that image. Now that we've talked about those three things, if you go through your proper focusing and you focus on the eyes, or you focus on that whatever you want to portray, if you do the correct exposures, don't over or underexpose it, and you can set that composition just right, I guarantee you'll have a lot more photos to hang up on your wall. Thank you, and you have a nice day.